The views or opinions expressed on this show are solely their own and do not necessarily represent the views or opinions of Zonse Live.
That was dope. Welcome to Something Radio. Like he said, season 2, episode 9. My name is Paige. My name is David, and he's David, aka TJ, aka Type Frequency. Yeah, he's got a lot of names, but yeah.
No, just 2.
Feel free to ask questions like when you get to the listening session part of the podcast or the program. Like I said, we have a special guest in the building today. We'll have Suffix joining us in a few moments.
Yeah.
And he's going to be... Come on, you guys could be a little more excited.
Come on. Crowd. Come on, guys. It's a Friday. What's up? What do you guys need? I'm just going to start asking anyone what do you guys need from this side?
What?
It's in the back. What do you guys want this side?
You need Suffix.
Okay.
You're going to have to bear with us for a while. This is all you get for now.
Because we're going to be here for the next hour before Suffix comes through. So we gotta make conversations one way or another. But yeah.
Anyway, for those watching from home, later on, welcome to the show. Sorry you're missing out, but yeah, we're about to enjoy this music. And yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah. Just special shout out before we start. Special shout out to Nas Awards for hooking us up with the
I'm loving
spot.
the energy here.
Yeah, man. Yeah. This is tough crowd. Happy crowd.
Okay, how about this? How about you take some of the people here and they go there.
Mix it up a little bit. But yeah, big shout out to Nas Awards for hooking us up with the space. Big shout out to KBG, Kevin, before Goomba for the sound. Big shout out to VJ Ice for the vibes and Cocktail Gang in the back and the food people.
You know what they say? You can't buy happiness, but you can buy Cocktail Gang cocktail, and that's pretty much the same thing. So yeah, do pay their standard visit and make a purchase. Maybe lift up the spirits, you know what I mean?
Yeah, with some spirits.
But yeah, anyways.
Jokes.
Alright, I would like to take this special moment to congratulate the head of state, our president, Dr. Lazarus McCarthy Chakaya, for assuming the chairmanship of the Southern African Development Community, SADC. It's been a busy 2 weeks around this city.
Yep.
The government has been busy. They put
fixing the roads.
Apparently, they redrew the lines. They painted the lines on the airport. They didn't have that the whole time.
We did, but just a little blurry and stuff.
Yikes! And they put traffic lights all the way from the airport to city center, and we're still in the dark. Yeah.
Yeah, but change.
Yeah, but
just at the wrong time.
When they were closing the summit, he spoke about turning raw materials and products into finished value-added products. The first thing that came to my mind was Jamba. Forgive me.
Why?
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I think he says that's one of the things that African countries or SADC countries in the SADC region need to work towards if we're going to experience any sort of socio-economic development, which I think is really dope. And that's the sort of conversation we need to be having. We don't need to be importing tomato sauce or
toothpicks,
bro.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
but yeah, hope to see that being implemented soon enough.
Yeah. And
he talked about diversification of agriculture and digitalization. Bando. It's the water. Yeah, anyway. Hey guys, this is very strange, not gonna lie. We do this all the time, but hey, edit that part out. But, Yeah. Interesting thing that happened this week. The Taliban. I don't think it's interesting. The Taliban took over Afghanistan and they were turning up to Drake. Bro, did you see that video? Did you guys see that video? Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
They've been taking photos like eating ice cream and stuff with guns. And I'm like, what?
I saw a photo of the new minister of defense or finance or something, and he had a AK-47 on his desk, you know, just flexing it on the desk. No, it's not. But I think the PR team is doing a good job at covering up all the mess. Because I feel like it's a strategy towards trying to win people over, and you know, just make sure that the Taliban looks good on camera.
Huh?
I mean, it's a strategy. Memes work all the time. What do you mean? Yes, with memes. You know, it does work. Crazy. It does work.
But the craziest thing I saw was the people that were like on the plane to America, like.
Oh yeah, flying out. That was very sad.
People falling out from the sky.
Yeah, that was very, very sad. I think sometimes we just take advantage of, for granted, actually, the peace and, you know, happiness that we have here, because, you know, in other countries there's curfew right now, and look at us here just vibing, you know. But yeah, gotta you know, appreciate such things.
I don't know. Are you guys bored? No, I know you guys are not bored, but like the rest of the people, are we boring you? All right. Anyway, film director and president of the Film Association of Malawi, director Gift Sukkes, signed an MOU with Latitude 13 Hotels, to be hosting cinema nights every month, which I think is really dope.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think if we could have the same energy in like other departments, like the advisor to the president on youth and arts. I saw the other day it was Lucius Banda's birthday, and he was turning 50 something, and they're saying he's the advisor to the president on youth and arts. So I'm like, yikes. Anyway, but Sukkes, who is very young, he's the president of the Film Association, which I feel like he's very passionate about the film and he's very well experienced. He's going to make the right changes and like the things that need to be happening.
Fingers crossed.
No, but this is like testament to that, signing this MOU.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the platform is going to provide local filmmakers with a platform to like showcase their films to like, people that are staying at the hotel. And yeah,
it's just important for the culture in general for us to have platforms where we can actually express ourselves and just be the best that we can as creatives.
Definitely.
I don't like that word, but as creatives. As creatives. But yeah.
Alright, shout out. There's a trend that's been going on. I'm dreading this because you guys are... Anyway, I'm sorry. There's a trend that's been going on where people are leaking private content. Yeah. Yeah, and I hope we don't get any of that today. So I'm gonna ask y'all, to record any of the music. You can take photos of like the set or like the interview bits, but the music itself, I would like to beg you not to record it. And please do pre-order the album, which is coming out next week on the 27th. It's going to be on Suffix.com. I hope it doesn't crash, because it crashed last time when you dropped a single. I hope it doesn't crash.
It did.
But yeah, you can pre-order the album, and yeah, let's not leak the joints tonight. And with that being said, shout out Sam. With that being said, I would like to call out Suffix to the studio. Hey, to the what?
To the studio. It is a studio. No, because it is a studio.
Come on, give it up for Suffix.
Come on.
How is that, Sam?
Okay.
Is that good? That's good. All right.
Nah, man. There's a reason why we put a high stool right, you know, for him, you know.
So we know who you came for. Clearly.
Come on, guys, give a big shout out to Suffix. For, you know, he's looking fresh. He's looking nice. Yeah. You know.
What is that you're wearing?
It's KB wear. It's KB wear.
Who's KB?
He's a good friend of mine. No. KBG is Gumbi.
Goomba.
Fumbi ndiwe Gumbi. Yeah, but this is KB wear. It's a cloth line by this guy Carbon. He's in the US.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
You guys doing okay?
First time seeing you in anything other than Wazizar, bro.
Yeah, I'm weird like that.
At this rate, you
I wear my own brand, bruh.
At this rate, you might as well just remove the cap.
Come on, they deserve it.
Actually, don't laugh too much. I laugh too much.
On this one. Yeah.
But yeah, man, welcome to Something Radio.
Appreciate it.
I feel like we've been talking about you being on our show for like a long time now.
Yeah.
We're just looking for the perfect opportunity to do it, and I feel like this is the right moment for you because I feel like this album is very, very important. As much as people don't know it now, but I feel like it's an album that... Anyway, let me not talk about the album. What am I doing? You know, I'm just... Yeah, but welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank
Are you
you.
okay?
Oh, good.
Yeah?
Yeah?
I'm good. I'm straight.
All right.
Yeah, I'm straight.
All right, shout out. Anyway, question number 1.
Wow. Are you guys interrogating me?
No, trust that it's an interrogation. It's not.
What were you doing at Blue Elephant, bro?
When? When was that?
Did you have a performance at Blue Elephant?
I have a twin brother. Oh, nah, man.
What are the odds of finding someone who's as short as you, bold-headed? Okay, my bad.
Bro, can you stick to the script?
That was the last time.
So yeah, I was working.
Oh, working, huh?
Yeah, I was working.
Like I
was performing.
like the female people that work at Blues.
Sort of. Yeah. Yeah.
But like I've seen that sort of like trend where like gospel artists are like going out of the box that they've been for a long time and going into these places and performing in such places or collaborating with brands that are like circular, quote unquote. What is that about? Is that just a trend, or is it something that you've been wanting to do for a long time? Or like, how do you approach doing a show at a space like that where like people are drinking and just considering your faith and the sort of music that you make?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think first of all, I wonder why it's only quote unquote Christian rappers who are, given a limit or a standard.
Because it's not church.
I don't know.
No, I disagree, because I don't think Hayes performs in churches. For example.
Course, I feel like what I carry is what a lot of people need.
Okay.
For me. So I think I appreciate, there's a friend of mine, his dad is working at Castell. He's in the marketing department. Church, but I've never seen someone questioning them, like, why you're a Christian and you're working at Castell? Why? Why should it be me when I'm when I'm doing a song with Classic? Why should it be an issue when Faith Musa can do a song with Lulu and no one can question? So I feel like when it comes to hip hop, people, they set a standard that has never been there before. It's just people, So for me, I'm exercising my faith, bro. I'm also working as an artist.
Yep.
I'm a Christian. That's my belief. Me and Hayes Angola, we're all doing hip hop. It's just, I've chosen to make music about my faith, about what I believe in. So it's all hip hop. It's all music.
I hear that. I was literally having this conversation with Miko earlier about how it's only like in hip hop where you get such terms, or like in music where you're like a gospel artist, but you don't get a gospel
painter.
Yeah.
I'm a gospel artist.
It's funny because when you see that painting on the wall, the first thing that you have to question is, I mean, you appreciate the painting first of all, the details. Wow, this is nice. This is beautiful. Who created it?
Yeah,
I know.
But when it comes to music, Christian rappers in their category. The other rappers in their category. I don't think that it should be like that. We're all doing hip hop.
Okay.
So,
Okay, that leads into the next question. How do you feel about being rated, overrated, or underrated as a Christian rapper?
Well, I think first of all, I don't care about labels. I don't care about labels as long as people are hearing the truth when they listen to my music. So I don't care whether you call me just a hip hop artist or a rapper who is Christian or a Christian who is a rapper. As long as you hear truth when you listen, I'm good. So for me, I feel like a lot of people will put me in the box for a reason, just to avoid, just to remove me from the conversation of, this hip hop thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
for real. Praise Omar is a Christian. Have you ever seen people categorizing him? Like
Christian, Afro singer, Afro R&B singer.
It's Friday. No, they're both like Afro singers. But
so basically, you think let's say there's an award show and there's a gospel hip hop artist category that should be scrapped off.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Fine,
what I'm saying is, okay, this other time I was nominated. I think it was the first time being nominated in the hip hop category.
Yeah.
That was Nas Awards. I think it was way in 2017. This guy, he posted on this group like, why is Suffix in the hip hop category, like best hip hop category? And someone was like, why not? He's a Christian. So, because I'm a Christian, I cannot be in the hip hop category. I'm doing hip hop. Yeah. So, it's just that I've chosen to make music for, about my faith.
Yeah.
But we're all doing hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear you. I think that answers our question on how people have been feeling about you being in places like that or categorized as a certain
and also,
type of
of course,
person.
just to put it out there, it's not like every Christian is supposed to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the difference? What do you think? What should differentiate an artist from thinking they can?
I don't know. I think an artist
feel like you, or they can be comfortable in just being more.
You just have to define yourself first. You have to know who you are, what your target audience is. Because for me, my music is not just for people in the church. Yeah, it's for even people in the streets.
Yeah.
No friends. So my streets are evil. But yeah, that's it. So yeah. So not every Christian should do what I'm doing. Yeah. You have to. Also, it's important to guard your heart. Yeah. Because these things can corrupt your heart, your mind. So, at least I have a circle of good friends who really take care of my soul. I have KBG, I have my pastor. Yeah. So it's all good.
Speaking of people behind you or just your team in general, I don't know if a lot of people know, and I don't know if I should say, but I feel like this is the first time that you're releasing an album without management, yes? Or quote unquote, as you guys have been saying. a manager. How's it? What's the difference comparing to the last time that you released an album where you had basically a lot of things were handled for you, but you're in this scenario where you need to make the runs, or you need to call someone to do this. So how has that affected your album, in good or bad?
I don't know. I think both. I would say having a team, like for me, you have also as an artist, you have to know yourself. Like,
Yeah.
do I need a manager or I need just a team?
Yeah.
So for me, I have a team. I have a squad like of maybe 6,
Yeah.
10 people. There's a photographer. There's a DJ. There's the band guys.
Yeah.
There's KBG. You know. So I think it's been good because I was able to be even to select beats from, you know, my beats are menda feed up and
That was impossible before?
Sometimes, yes, at times, because, you know, manager, I'm on as into Zina,
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
So maybe he might listen to a beat, is like, dude, you need to take this direction.
Yeah.
And for you, like, no, I'm not comfortable with this. I need to take this direction. So I think it's been good because I was free.
Yeah.
To just run with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And what's the downside?
The downside is now running up and down by yourself.
The hardest part.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. You have to call KBG.
Yeah.
You have to call VJ Ice. You have to call Praise. You have to check if you know. I don't mix any, but you know why you're listening.
Why are you looking away?
Yeah. So yeah, it's just
Tough. All right. How is this album different from the last album? What are you bringing?
What should we expect?
Yeah. Well, this album is I'm just wrestling with growth as an artist, as a human being, as a believer, as a brother, as a friend. You know, when I was young, some of the personal ideologies that I used to hold that time, then they're no longer the same.
Yeah.
You know, as when I was just starting as a gospel rapper, I thought being a gospel rapper is throwing jabs at secular rappers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I created DOS. But then it's different now how I approach things. You know, sometimes I used to struggle with, you know, trying to impress or please people who are also trying to please other people who are also trying to please other people.
Change.
So exactly. So for me, I'm like, let me be me, man.
Yeah.
Let me be who God has made me to be. So it's me wrestling with, you know, growth, wrestling with bills. Tili mafana, dimangodzuka, sidi mazodi madala, fiza ile ngavuti, you know. Bano baba wena maona, madala jakanga titu.
I say, umaja. Daily.
Yeah. You know, umaja daily, you took it for granted. You know, so that's what I'm addressing in this album. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, before we get into the album, there's something that I would like to ask. I would like to know about. There was a situation that happened sometime last year where I don't know who said what, but there was some sort of holy beef.
I do holy beef.
Holy cow. Holy cow. Between you and legendary rapper David Kalilan, who's also dropped a Fire Flaws freestyle cover of issues.
It's not a cover. It's a
Physics
freestyle.
is
Call it a
Flaws
cover.
Adam. I feel some type of way about the video, but the song is dope. But anyway, talking about David, could you tell us exactly what happened from your perspective?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think I respect that guy. But I think, you know, when you're Christians and you're making art, you will have your differences, you know. I have my own things that I, you know, hold on into. I'm okay with, you know, performing at a secular event.
Blue Elephant.
Yeah, so I think there's that thing where you don't wanna see someone doing something that you think it's not okay personally, you know, because I believe there's principle and preference.
Yeah.
So a principle is a principle. Do not kill, do not steal. It's a principle. There's a preference. A preference is
I'm finna kill.
I cannot. I cannot perform at blues. I cannot collaborate with secular artists. That's a preference. That's not what the Bible says. So, you know, so it's normal. For me, it's normal. We have our own differences, but I respect him. So, yeah.
How's your relationship right now? Are you
cool? He called me like 2 weeks ago.
Should we be expecting a collabo?
I don't know.
Too soon to say.
We saw the track list, and I'm personally excited, especially to hear that Bilek on the joint.
Yeah.
And that Sati Bali joint. I'm curious to hear that.
And Juchi joint sounds dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Praise Mali joint.
Praise.
Praise is genius. Praise is genius.
Yeah.
It's genius.
But anyway, how was the process of creating this album? And I see there's a feature with Classic in there as well.
Yeah.
Who is, I don't think he's a gospel rapper. He's made some gospel songs.
Conscious rapper.
He's a conscious rapper, I think.
He's a conscious
I don't think he would like to be called that as well.
A conscious rapper.
Just call me a rapper, bro.
Just call
it's
it
fine.
fine.
Just call me a rapper.
So going back to the same conversation about,
It's conscious.
you know, tagging.
Is it okay? Is
names
it
and
easy?
stuff.
Is it easy to work with like someone like Classic than it is to work with someone like Seven or More?
No, because I've worked with Seven No More on this album also.
Oh,
There's some additional vocals by Seven No More on some joint.
I think we're wasting time. Should we get into the album? Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Where's my track list?
I thought you memorized it. Yeah. Where is your track list?
Hey, Komande, this one. Okay, cool. Right, so the first song is. Are you done? Okay. Yeah, the first song is the intro, and it's called The Statement, and it was produced by Blage.
Big shout out, Blage.
Big shout out to Blage. You see a lot of Blages there. So yeah, let's get into it.
Man said I don't pay my bills.
Are you gonna? Is this track number one? Are you gonna just leave him alone?
Bro, I'm just saying, but like that resonates, right?
Yeah, so that's the intro, and I hope you know what you guys are getting into. Yeah, so
Tough.
It's just.
Nah, come on.
So on this one, I was just trying to. Now, when you're being labeled as a Christian rapper, that's the issue. You have this. You have your church guys telling you that some church guys telling you that you cannot charge this amount.
Yeah.
It's a sin.
You know.
It's a sin.
No. But like, it's your calling.
It's a calling. So you can't charge this amount. You go to you're a Christian rapper, you can't perform here. So I'm like, guys, I'm working. I'm a Christian, yes, but I'm working. It's a career. It's the same way Zones Alive guys are. KBG is doing live streaming. KBG abidokamanya live streaming kwa mwenye. Sorry.
Live streaming kuma
live streaming kwa mwenye. You know, but that's the thing. So what I'm saying is, it's funny how by the end of the day, 10 years from now, it don't matter. Could he Suffix Anali, the best Christian rapper, whatever. What will matter is, am I providing for my family? You know?
Shout out.
Am I putting food on the table? Ndukumulibila mwananga fees.
Yeah.
And the magaza na agame na makubifa jonjo sanga mulibila so fees ya mfana wako. That's the thing. So that's what I was saying in the intro. Like, no one owes me. So.
Ulinimwana se?
No, not
Yes,
yet. Right.
Next song?
Next song is Nkondo Ndia Nancy. But I'm not sure if I should still play it.
Is that your phone?
It's
Ego.
Mr. Ego.
Mr. Spaces. The space coordinator.
Minister of Spaces.
Yeah, so the second song is Nkondo Ndia Nancy. It was the first single of the album. On this one, I was just, trying to hold our leaders accountable.
Yeah.
And also empowering my fellow guys, like, dude, we can't be waiting for the government to come and save us,
Yeah, facts.
So that's exactly what I'm saying in the intro. No one owes you. You can't be waiting to be, with your Sunday spoon. You have to work.
Yeah.
You have to do your part. Exactly.
Do your part.
So
Produced by Blage?
Produced by Blage and Pokacha.
Nice.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Milandu yakeona.
If anyone has a question, please do engage with us. If you have a question about a song or like whatever it is, feel free to engage. Right? Are we together? Yes. All right. Amene mulumbe onu.
You sound like a high school teacher. It's like everyone in the back.
Back row Gushiba one day.
Right. Third song.
What's the title?
So the third song, the title is Story, and a featured classic.
One time.
Come on.
Naona kuti ndingoimba chichewa yambe chizungu kumapeto. Apana high school nacho bwana. Ana tricks nacho bwana. Coming up a remix yes, but that's a joint. That's a joint, man. Yeah.
That's a big jam.
Story.
That's a big jam.
I was just narrating how nowadays it's really hard for us to be content, There's too much pressure on Twitter, too much pressure on social media. When you see someone pushing maviwiwa, and blah blah blah, But we have to appreciate what God has blessed us with.
Yeah.
Be content.
Yeah. I think I asked you who did the hook.
It's me. I did the hook.
You're singing too.
The funny thing was when I was in the studio with Classic, so initially Classic didn't like the beat. So nangwamba kuyimba libompo. This is how it's, It's like, dude, no.
And they caught on.
Yeah, TM Studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
How do you guys like the song? Come on. That's one convincing. The guys in the back. Because definitely I didn't crack a joke, bro. But how do you guys feel about the song? Do you guys have any questions or whatever? There's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I will start. What we're witnessing here is something great, something big that maybe we cannot appreciate enough by just clapping our hands. But this is big.
Yeah.
Appreciate, man. Thanks a lot.
Question to you. I know you close, but I've never asked you. Why is it you find solace to talk about your stories?
In simple terms, I think that's my strength. I feel like me as an artist, my strength is sharing stories, narrating, different stories, real issues. So yeah, it's my strength. So, and also I know for sure a lot of people do relate to real stories.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I say, the bachelor, find out who zo danda wambili zo.
Doesn't look like a happy man.
I stay with my little brother right there.
Yeah, where's your little brother?
Timakani brother wanga. Zilingado kufusa kuti umagira chiro yanje mangoti amwe nankulanga mapita ku UK.
Bambanga ndole me.
Bambanga ndole.
Yeah, Matt had a question as well.
Yeah, Matt.
I say,
Hey.
Yeah. Akuti ndindomeko yanje imene ndimatsata ndikakhandifande bange ndisankhe artist amene ndingabange naye collab. So for me, I think first of all I have to appreciate artists nzanga akhala ndidolo, appreciate the art, and also ndikamalemba nyimbo ndimakhala mutu manga ndaona kale kuti iyi artist wakuti wakuti uchasanga kaimbe imene ya iyi ifunika mwina wikise, you know, iyi kufunika praise umali. So that's it, because classic is also very good at, you know, storytelling.
Narrating stories,
yeah, that's why namwika mene.
Alright, dope. Let's move on to the normal
Next
question.
song.
Next song is
The next song.
Next song is Kale. Kale, right?
That was it, my so I say.
Okay, Kale. Right. On this song, Kale. When I lost my uncle in 2019 July, he was my favorite uncle. So, basi, it was all emotional. You know, sometimes uncle you know, because they're not close. So feel like it's not my uncle. You know? But then this really hit. So, and I approached Billy Kaunda's son, Billy Kaunda Jr. I was like, dude, I need to do a song with your dad, because this has been my favorite Billy Kaunda track.
Oh, so it's a sample of.
It's a sample of Billy Kaunda. Yes, exactly. So we recreated it with Blage and Billy Kaunda himself.
That's dope.
Awesome.
Were you in the studio with him?
Yeah, I was in the studio with him.
How was that?
It was great, man. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
You know, good vibes.
Did you know who you were?
He did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No fun, no bro.
But yeah, let's get into it.
Nice. Is this? Do you think this is one of the biggest artists from Malawi that you've worked with?
Billy?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So yeah, on this joint I was, you know, just remembering, you know, recalling how kusalibira mabiru mene kunkabebela.
Bacha, see. I'm going to nyimbo za strap.
Even my guys oma kuziwa izizi, you know.
Oh yeah.
Because that time my guys akazima tu azima akangoya
Good time.
Pana akatima.
Osa tugola akatima uja makada adula magesi. Akatima makada ata. Yeah, romani. Gosh, man. So
Tough.
yeah.
Big tune.
Appreciate, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate.
Love it.
Next song.
I love it.
Yeah. Next song is Neighbor. So Neighbor is the concept is, you know, it's a table talk between me and my neighbor. You know, it's a table talk. So we're just chopping it up. Like, why this, why that? It's a they're friendly. See, you got the police in Dondras.
Okay.
So
It's your Mati, it's your Milando.
yeah, Milandu, kumabe. Milandu yosa Milandu. But there's some
Bullies and Wonders is not friendly at all.
It's never been.
there's some additional vocals by 7 or more.
Nice.
Oh.
Of course, the songs are being mastered, so these are just the mixes. So yeah.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
You guys ready? Alright, shout out.
Oh, that's a wild one.
That's a big tune, eh?
Yeah, it's a turn up. At the same time, I'm addressing an issue there. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my neighbor is.
Mudusuku Guira.
Yeah. So, you know, the next tune, I featured Ella and Juchi. And I would want you to just listen, you know. And I'm Nyanda, no, it's also Mungabwe, Malosa Funagangula. Nyanda.
What's the title?
The title is Mr. Sufi.
Okay.
And this song and the next song that I've featured, Kelvin sings, kind of connect, you know.
Okay.
So just listen what I was. It's a
Story?
yeah.
All right.
That's a big one.
Yeah. So this song is, yeah, it's in 20, because I wasn't sure if I should share this or not on the song, you know.
Yeah.
In should be 2017, you know, there's, you know, kafemu gamba kubwela.
My blower.
Yeah. Chigina get in the DM.
Sure.
You know, on Facebook. So we started talking.
That's too much talking, I
Too much
say.
talking.
Receipts, boy.
But yeah, man, we started talking, and then the next thing is I'm receiving a message on WhatsApp. This guy that I know personally. He's like, dude, he's a huge fan, man. Like, dude, you've been flirting with my girl, bro. I used to respect you and all that, but then I found to my message, you know, inbox and you know that.
What was he doing? Going through her
KPG
inbox?
saying,
That's the real question.
Yo, bro. I say, what's some Mabanga's minutes, eh?
kuna mabanga.
Aye.
Menezo.
Aye. Trust, bro.
Trust ya. Trust in the bangas menezo. But yeah, man. Yeah, the thing is, you know, I was confused, bro. And in that moment, I remembered the verse in the Bible that says, "To whom much is given, much is required."
Yeah.
So for me, I've been entrusted with a platform. If I fall, there's a lot of people that I inspire with us now at Hawaii.
Yeah.
You know, people who look up to me. So I apologized, man. I apologized.
Yeah.
We're cool. I think he became a born again fan. I don't feel 12 hours because I was just narrating how vulnerable I am also as a human.
That's
so
dope.
yeah, so on this song, that's what I'm saying. Like, this guy is, dude, you know, I've known you from way back.
Yeah.
Magolo atu amakufila umakanga the example what look what you've done to me, right?
Nice.
Did him gangster.
Yeah, so
Did him gangster.
the next song is Bwanji.
Before you
Damn
move,
it, yeah.
before you move on,
Don't too soon.
Before we move
Not too
on,
quick.
Before we move on.
Yo, can we keep it down though? Yo. I say, yo.
Nane, Owen and friends.
Why'd you too much better at?
Yeah. Before we move on, there's the KM. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Oh,
KM.
yeah.
KM produced it.
KM produced it.
Sip Cam
Sorry.
from BBM.
Yeah,
BBM,
KM
yes.
Butch's brother.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Made the beat?
He's a good friend of mine. Yeah, that beat was created in 2013, 2014.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a bad guy. He's a bad
He
guy.
is. And I think he'll be surprised to hear it in the album.
Oh, he doesn't know.
He thinks I lost it. Yeah, he gave me as a gift. So, yeah.
I hope you forgive yourself. It wasn't your fault, bro.
Come on, man. Come on.
These things happen.
Come on, bro.
Sometimes you don't know. What do? You don't know, bro.
Yeah, of course I didn't know.
Ask.
Of course the
What do you
excuse is
mean?
that I didn't know. That
No. Ask no questions, hear no lies, bro.
this guy.
Anyone has questions? Because I feel like this is a very important topic. I think it's very vulnerable right now.
Could answer any question. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get DMs now, do you ask first?
When I get DMs, I ignore. Serious, bro. I can give you my phone for a week.
Bring it.
I'm sure, 100%. Yeah, I'll give you my phone for a week, bro.
Projected
Don't
on
worry.
the wall.
Yeah, don't worry.
Suffix.
Yeah.
You initiate DMs.
That's a good question. I'm tempted to because I'm human at times, but you know, the Spirit of God is. Sometimes it controls
Self-control,
you.
bro.
I'm being honest, bro. I'm being honest.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
You've never done. You
There's
don't do
that
it.
temptation that comes.
You don't do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can do it sometimes, but you have to be at the place where you are exercising self-control.
Yeah.
All right, shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out.
That's dope. Moving on to the next one.
Moving on to the next one. In this song, I'm wrestling with. So with Li, you know, I'm wrestling with an issue of DMs and all that. Now this one, I'm wrestling with an issue of marriage and divorce. There's been Mawharogudi, I'm my fellow Christians and even unbelievers I used to look up to, but I'm got divorced and all that. And now I'm questioning myself like, if it was that Tega, you know?
Yep.
So yeah, let's get into it.
Yo, come on.
That's a big tune. Come on.
Yeah, man. It's a wrestle with real issues, man.
Yeah. I totally relate to that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you.
I say, yo. I totally relate to that. I feel like you see a lot of people breaking up, and you just feel like,
Yeah. I feel like maybe it's not real. But then, you know, one thing that I've learned about relationships, I'll be honest, man. Relationships, marriage, one thing that I've learned, bro, is this. People who are not cheating are not in the circles of people who are cheating. Now, the people, wait a minute, let me explain. People who are cheating, I'll be honest with you, people who are cheating, they think everyone is cheating. I have good examples of people who are not cheating on each other. They are not in the circles. I won't mention. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. There's people who are not cheating. They hang out with people who are not cheating. So that's what I'm saying.
what? No, how does
Do you
this make
think that's
sense?
not true?
No, it could be true, but how does it make
It's
sense?
not true because maybe you are. I'm being honest,
Hey,
bruh.
Iwe.
That's the thing. I'm being honest. Nakabo mbali zonse. So mbali yabu inoyo yabu inoyo.
I just think it's very hard to hard to tell though.
It's a sticky one. It's a sticky one
You know
still.
why? It's because of people have normalized that.
Cheating.
Yeah, bro.
I mean,
It's like it's normal. Like I don't think there's a
Okay,
relationship that
I'll agree with you on that.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
okay, here's my thing, right? My granddad.
That's
Had three wives.
Do you think that's a good example?
No, okay. My granddad had 3 wives, bro. He wasn't cheating, right?
He
had 3 wives.
He was.
It's not really
He
cheating
was. When did
if they know each other, right?
They didn't until they had to know them.
I'm just saying, we're making life very, very difficult for each other.
But yeah, yo, there's a hand. Okay, go ahead, bro.
I said, for the line you're gonna put it, I wanna be a land king for her, not a cheater.
Oh. That's bars. That went over my head. I didn't even hear that, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. Damn.
Oh, that was the punchline. Okay.
You should have said it. Should have said it 3 times.
Bruh, I was recording at Praise Omari's studio. You were soon on a minute. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me?
Soon I'm feeling.
Oh my days. Hey.
Big shout out to the man in Chidenje for
Richard McDonald for
buying,
that.
album going once, going twice. No,
Right.
That's beating. Next song.
Yeah.
I think Kanye May.
Right. So the next song is called Palibenso, and this is listen. I think this is my favorite for now because I remember vividly the space that I wrote the song from. It was inspired by my boss. She's right here with her husband, Mpato. So we're having a conversation of issues to do with resting as human beings.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes you feel like you are in control. We just want to be in control of things. So sometimes we feel like ndikangoti mina ndisakhale pa Twitter for 2 hours mina Twitter ibanga crash it. Ndikangona what's going on sisandiduse just you know. So this song is actually addressing one of my ego, exactly, pride, you know, something that I was wrestling with at that moment. So let's get into it. Yeah.
No,
That's dope.
Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Yo, that's new.
Yeah.
I love it.
Appreciate
I love
it,
it.
man.
I understand why it's your favorite.
Yeah. Initially, I was meant to feature Pompey, and it's funny how Pompey was like, "Dude, this is my first time being intimidated by a beat and a concept.
Crazy.
I have to try to come up with something like I can't.
Nothing.
You know,
Yeah.
I think this song is beautiful.
The way it is, yeah.
She's like, let's do this.
The way it is.
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
I'm curious about the producer though. I think I've seen
Yeah.
him twice, but I've never.
Prisnet is a kid from area 51, I think.
Yeah.
He actually produced
Aliens. Aliens in that.
the outro
Yeah.
for Before I Sleep, and he actually produced another
Interesting.
song, the outro for this
Yeah.
album also.
Ndo ama outro ndio ule muziki.
Final outro. Yeah,
How old is he?
should be maybe 21, 22.
Interesting.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Crazy.
So you know how when you're doing something, you know when you're on top of the game, you feel like
Yeah.
you know, and I think that's how God humbles us.
Yeah.
You know, He brings something new.
Yeah.
You know, who knew kuti kuzabwela ina 7 no more like 10 years ago?
No.
Who knew kuti kuzabwela china ila injuchi 10 years ago?
Even Ila Yasankaziwa.
Even ila isankasiwa. That's the thing. Yeah. So when you're doing stuff, when people are celebrating you, there's got temptation go kuti usifile kuti you know, I'm doing it big.
Yeah.
I don't think about this amenanga zafike by in janchani, but then God humbles you with death. Tenga was good doing
Yeah.
stuff, you know, like someone comes in.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's what I was actually wrestling with on this song.
okay. What drove you to come up with the song and like speak on that?
Yeah, so I was having a conversation with my boss. So we were talking about rest. So she was actually saying, you know, sometimes because I'm a leader, it's hard for me to rest.
Yeah.
You know, like something will collapse. My guys, that, you know, I have to be in control. But then God is like, no, I am the one who is in control, not you.
Yeah.
So do your stuff, do your time, and go. I can use even Midengo.
True.
Yeah.
You keep talking about your boss. Hi, boss. I didn't know you. I mean, I knew, but like for
Man,
those,
come on, man.
just say, what are you? You're an accountant by profession.
I am.
Did you know? Suffix is
facts.
good at numbers
Fun fact.
I'm good
and
at
words.
stealing.
Oh,
No, accountants are not meant to steal.
I'm good. Yeah, but I'm an accountant by profession.
Okay.
I'm working with a Young Life organization. It's a Christian organization.
okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Why is it important that you have a consistent flow? I'm sorry, this is away from the music. but
Yeah, that's fine.
Why is it important that you have a consistent flow of income? And how does that play a role in you being an artist? Because I know a lot of people that say, you know what, I'm gonna start making music. Let me just do this. And then
Gonna be a rapper.
I'm gonna, you know,
Yeah.
get back to the music. Let me
Yeah.
just, you know.
Yeah, our industry is crazy,
How
man.
do you find the balance as well?
Yeah, I appreciate my job because it's way flexible.
Okay.
It's way flexible. So and actually, my boss is a fan. So I'm a
Okay.
What about
And she agrees.
she's a huge fan. So never kind of time. But also with my music, I have to find means of funding my music. I have to find Ndrama Benabag. I have to source Ndrama Benabag within the Mulibide Prezuma. Prezuma I'm a Dulisa to studio.
That's it. Praise the Sinzago.
Praise this in Zanga to praise. But yeah, so that's why I'm also working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, I'm a man, bro. Man ought to hustle. You have to have different streams of income.
7 streams of income.
Yeah, man. So,
A human being in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a human being.
Nah.
Oh yeah. Eish. Sorry, ladies. Sorry.
Next song.
Next song. Right. Next song is.
Please, guys. The noise, please. Come on, man.
okay.
We can barely hear ourselves up here, man.
This is one of my favorites also. So the next song I featured the genius Praise Umali. He actually produced it also. So please listen.
It's nyimbo yako moja. You do.
Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. That's a beautiful song. That's a beautiful song. Yeah.
Nyimbo yo do la.
Nyimbo yo do.
Sounding very expensive.
Yeah, man.
Matt has a question, quick. Yeah? Yeah?
What was your process like from artist selection,
Yeah.
selection to writing, and the bigger question now, what's your perception?
Can you answer that question at the end after we've listened to the whole album?
The perception.
Yeah. Aye, so. Lagola Salimozi.
But I think one thing that I picked from the song that I'd like to discuss as well. Every chance we get here, we like to address it.
Yep.
I think it's got like a mental health angle to it.
Yeah.
Do you personally struggle with mental health?
That's a very good question. I wouldn't say I struggle, but I've had times where I'm depressed, seek help. But to be honest, I wouldn't say that I struggle with mental health. But I do understand people who do.
So you seek help. What sort of help do you get? Is it church?
Church. For me, 100% church. For me, it's 100% church, and also therapy. Counseling outside the church. People who have, who are professionals from that angle. So, yeah.
I have a friend of mine. Sometimes she's depressed as well, as I am. And she was telling her parents that she's struggling with mental health. KB, could you turn it down a little bit? She's struggling with mental health, and her mom told her to pray about it. Mm-hmm. Do you think... Anyway, I don't know what I'm asking. But
I think I understand your question. I do.
From a Christian's perspective,
yeah,
is that the only thing a Christian can do? Like,
I would say no, but it's the same way you sick. When I get sick, I'll go to the hospital. Mm-hmm. I don't go to But for me, I believe that God has given the doctors wisdom, to how to use. Of course, I'm not but it's ultimately it's God's wisdom.
Yeah.
So I do things by faith. Like I have to pray that God gives these guys wisdom to give me So ultimately, I know it's God who touches people.
Yeah, which I also think is very important. Like realizing that it's a problem. It's not just because you're not physically feeling it in your body does not mean it's not
there. Yeah,
there. So as much as you seek medical help for your physical issues, it's also important to seek
mental health
help for your mental health.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, getting into the song, what was it like being in the studio with Praise Umali? I've always imagined being a rapper and being in the studio with Praise Umali.
Yeah, Praise is, bro. Praise is, he's a perfectionist, man. This is like the last song to be mixed on this album. This guy's like, dude,
with every penny.
And I see a producer from SA there. There's like a couple of people from Blantyre, but the one that is in your city is the one that took the longest.
With the money, bro.
Yeah, so it was. I was telling him like, dude, there's this song that there's this issue that I need to address.
Yeah.
Issues to talk about, my perceptions changing, because as I was saying, I used to think being a gospel rapper, it means so and also just about bars, you know, to kill my bars. I used to care about being in the top 5. Yeah, page nage. But the top 5. Oh, page. It's a punchline, bro. But yeah, you know, as I grow older, I care less about bars, because the second verse I was actually narrating about this little kid. I posted the picture of her. She passed on. Yeah, she had cancer. Yeah. And ndidamona perform. I was like, this kid doesn't care if I'm a best rapper, bro.
Yeah.
All she cares about is if she's feeling the music.
Yeah.
You know, and it was a good moment with her. And I was like, this kid doesn't really care about bars. And why should I care about being the best rapper when I'm not being the best brother to my brother, you know? Because sometimes we are so obsessed with being the best wa kuja kudanthakone, when as baliagwa baba they don't appreciate you. Tukafusari awakudeni tu mango ona awasangati pigira, you know, awasangasuke mbala awandamatama. Komando kunjako, people see you as it's our idol. Yeah. So that's what I was wrestling with on this song.
How do you handle that, or how do you handle people's perception about you? Like, how do you publicly handle how people perceive you?
Yeah, man. I'm me. I'm Suffix. I'm Obre.
So I'm Anyazi, sir.
No, nah, man. I'm not. But yeah.
Alright. Moving on to the next song.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, the next song is Messenger. Okay, so this one is a bit different because I did something different. But let's get into it.
That is a beautiful song.
Yeah, it's different. Tried singing.
Yeah, I feel like you've done a lot of that on this album.
Yeah, it's a bit diverse. I don't wanna, you know, because sometimes the temptation is trying to create something that you've created before.
Yeah.
So I don't wanna do too much of hip hop on this one, and yeah. Also, on this one, I was just, you know, trying to address an issue of being a good steward.
Yeah.
You know, everyone has been given a role to play in this life. So be a good steward. If you're a lawyer, if you're a doctor, be a good doctor. Be a good and excellent artist.
Yeah.
Be good at what you're doing. Be faithful. Be, you know, have that integrity, and yeah.
Alright, that's dope.
Love it.
Appreciate it, man.
Next number?
What's that? Gadidolo.
Who produced that song?
Messenger. So Messenger was produced by Blage and Pokachala.
Okay.
But I recorded it with Manifest. That's PreOrder studio.
Big shout out to Pokachala though. Like I've you know, he's a musical genius.
He is.
He's a musical genius.
I
keep hearing the strings, so that's dope.
Right.
Next song. This was your single.
Yeah, it was my second single.
Why Gadidolo as a single? Why there's plenty of songs on the album. Why did you pick this particular one?
I don't even know why, man. Because actually the second single was supposed to be Kale.
Yeah.
By featuring Billy Kaunda, and then we changed last minute, and I collaborated with Onesmus.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Who I think is also easily one of the biggest.
He is
out
super
this year.
talented
So
guy. Yeah.
I
Get it. That's a
feel like
big
most of us
tune.
have heard this one already. Huge tune.
Yeah.
Do you wanna go into this one?
Just in brief. Yeah, it's more like we, you know, these little things, we take them for granted.
Yeah.
I say now I don't remember how many times I've traveled to Blantyre and back. You know, just you know, taking these things for granted. Yet the same road. So it's more like you feeling God is sustaining your life. Yeah. So
the little things, you know.
The little things.
The things that you think it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, next song.
Next song is Sat Bali. So
there's a question.
There's a question. Danny Tomboso.
There is a rumor that the title of this song was actually the movie. Why did you change it to Gadidolo?
There's a rumor. I don't know about the rumor.
That sounds very inside one.
Yeah, bro.
Where are
I don't
they
know.
talking about
Maybe
this
it
rumor?
was, I think maybe because I mean Ndiambuye, I think maybe it was an obvious thing. So yeah, we switched to Ngadidolo. Yeah, of course. But I think
I think Gadidolo is catchy though.
it's catchy. Ish.
Oh,
I say.
Kadambuye.
Hey, don't make this about Ambuye. It's about.
It is. This guy.
What is it? About what most you know in Gadambuye.
Funny door.
Gadidolo.
I hear
Yes,
it.
Roy View has a question.
Given a chance, I think I'll name this album as Growing Up.
Okay.
Musically, you're growing up because you're moving from typical hip hop.
Yeah.
You're mixing with some Afro.
Yes.
Changing from hip hop. Can we see Suffix changing from hip hop?
Ndipo ndiamba kuimba ngati uyu dani uyu.
Osapanga zimene osapanga
Ndiamba kuimba ngati uyu ndifani kumbukire.
panga now this.
Hey, but are you complaining that like we changed into what he is now? Are you complaining?
Yes, bro. Look at him now, bro. Hey. Ari Nicki Minaj.
But I get your point, bro. Pitiliza.
Yep.
I think now you're a Ghanaian. You're saying you're staying with your brother.
Yep.
I've also seen the change of message in your music.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Current role moving forward, what would be your audience target? What will you be targeting?
Yeah, that's a very good question, man. I think as an artist, it's very important to be real, be righteous, be relevant. So let me talk about relevance. I think relevance means I can appeal to someone who is Panoba from 1 or Fanada Stand 8, hence the Neighbor Neighbor song. Because I know for sure that song, Fana was secondary, Yaga Joa. But song Gadi Branch, Fana secondary won't relate to that song, you know. Yeah, so Nyumbongade, as I grow older, it's Nyumbongade for my guys. Because to Gula, Najoga Mama Golo, Dambo Shalabadoka, we know what it means to be, Kalabaeka. So I think you have to balance as an artist. You don't have to just go switch it out. You have to remember Gudi Paris audience because that's one of the mistakes that my artist Mazabange.
Yeah.
We want to appeal to
A certain.
which is okay, but if you are able to appeal to Mafana Wuji, you can be a middle child. Fana Rubanga appeal to this generation and to that generation. So that's what I'm trying to do here. That's why I got the messenger when my aunt, my uncle listened to that song. They were like, "This is my favorite." Because neighbor, they're like, "Hey, never." But messenger was like, "Nah, this is our joint." That's the whole essence of this
I like
album.
that. I like what you mentioned about being righteous, real, and relevant. I think that's something that a lot of people can look up to, and
Did you come up with that?
Nah, it's
Not being
there's this artist D1. He's
Dominant One?
No, not D.
okay.
Not Dominant One, but D1 from US. So
Right.
there's this song. The intro was done by his granddad. So
Interesting.
his granddad was like, D1 is my grandson, is the best rapper. And be real, be righteous, be relevant.
That's dope.
That's dope.
That's dope. That's dope.
Anyway.
Moving on. No.
Satubali.
Satubali.
If you were to ask me what that means, I don't know, guys. So this one was created in Zambia.
Sat.
That's the thing. It's Satubali, exactly.
No, Dad.
No, dude.
No, dude. Yeah.
So this one was created in Zambia with one of my favorite super producers, man. Mac 44 is like
Super
out of this world.
producer,
Yeah.
super producer.
So I visited Zambia, I think in May, and I visited his studio.
Yeah.
And I was just looking for beats. So it's like, dude, I knew what you would like, so let me just play it.
Yeah.
I was like, So let's get into it. So I featured Mac 44 and Market 2. Market 2 he's like in the top 5 of the biggest rappers in Zambia.
Easily, yeah.
Yeah, he's a brother to Chef 187. Like that's now the biggest one. So, yeah, let's get into it.
And flew over their heads.
Sats! What's cutting, XC? Nah, come on, that's a big tune. Come on.
Yeah. This one was just flexing, man.
I'm on us.
Just flexing. Just flexing.
Humble brag.
Yeah.
Humble brag.
But,
Nah, that's a big
Sad
one. I'm
body,
really excited
Yeah.
for that. Next song.
Next song is called Happy. I was just happy, man. I was happy. So happy.
He's happy.
He's happy. He's sleeping. Man.
Happy ice.
I created this with my guys a cappella from SDA Church called the DOT.
They're repping your people.
Me Besa.
Yeah, and KOK sisters, the Cambri sisters.
Interesting.
So yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, just my sisters.
Yeah, I'm Atagwimba.
Yeah?
I'm Atagwimba.
Interesting.
So let's get into it.
Nice. That's nice. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
That song made me really happy.
Really? Yeah, that was intention.
I said, don't do kondoma vula jibio.
But yeah, right.
Big tune.
We only have like two songs remaining. So this one is the outro, and then there's a bonus track in Kondo Danansi Part 2. I want you to listen to it also. Yeah, issues. But Unali Kuti is actually the last song that to be recorded.
Yeah.
It was actually produced by President who produced the Paliben. So yeah,
the outro guy.
The outro guy. And let's get into it.
I'm mad. How is this the last song on the joint, bro? I see.
Yeah, man. It's
Okay.
yeah,
Wait,
that was the last
wait.
song there.
Wait. So you're telling me you can do this all day, right? What you've done on this song, all day, any day.
Yeah.
But you wanted to sing. I'm mad because like.
Why are you mad at that though?
Yeah, man.
The hunger, bro. Like for me, it's like
That-
I'm a hip hop head, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I know,
like,
I know.
I take it personal when you start singing.
Of course, I get it. But
You're not.
Diversifying, you know.
I say kama ase kebi wajimva chinyimbo just say. Suna muzi bwana. Azili wofuru. Yo nduze George. Antafu pia say.
But yeah, man, this song was you know how from the start, from the intro, story, Kale, your boy is wrestling with growth. You know, you're questioning life. You have a lot of answers.
Yeah.
You know, why is this? Why that? Why this? Why death? Why this? Why that? And then God is there like, come on, man.
So this is the response.
Where were you? Yeah, that's it's God responding to my
all your questions.
all my questions.
Damn.
Where were you when I was?
So you have to use the angry voice. What are you trying to say about God?
Yeah. He has his holy hunger.
Holy anger, like holy beef. Alright.
But,
It's a thing. Alright, hey, but yo, man.
I know you love it. Appreciate, man. So yeah, the last one is so this is something new that I've done.
Yo,
What
you go check.
Okay, what I did on this song, I used the same beat. This is like one of the fan facts on this album. I used the same beat, I used the same chorus, but different concepts.
Okay.
From the first Kondo de Anansi.
Yes,
From
actually,
part
this
one,
was
Kondo
the
de
first
Anansi.
song that was recorded
Before part one.
Part one. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't know which one was supposed to be part one.
Interesting. Do they make sense as As
They do.
2 songs together.
Well, let's
Hey,
get
that's
into-
pretty huge. I think they went.
Anyway,
Right.
Kondon Danasi. Sorry
Kondon
about
Danasi.
that. So I see this is sort of a response to that conversation we are having
Yeah.
about the holy beef,
Yeah.
the holy cow.
Holy cow.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it's that deep that you had to like express it.
I
in
had
the
to,
song.
man. I think I've kept it for a while, bro. I was like, for me, music is an outlet. Inendikakuya sindi. Okay. Inendikakuya or ndikakakurinda sangala.
I'm a village bill.
Okay, BG. Ah, come
said
on,
it.
man. Yeah,
You
that's
set yourself
Buddha.
up.
That's Buddha. Yeah, but then for me, ndikakarinda pinjika ochanchan. I'm an artist, so music is my outlet.
Yeah.
I have to express myself.
Yeah.
Through music. Cindy, I'm not good at tweeting.
Keyboard warrior.
I see.
I'm serious. Like,
Put it in
ineo
bigger
kuti
way.
ndikangane ndi iweyo watwina undwina.
Man.
That's the thing, undwina.
Man.
So that's the thing, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not good at holding a conversation
Over text.
over text.
Yeah.
Like, kubanga express my feelings,
Yeah.
whatever. Yes. So I had to put it out on a song because that's how I felt. It was 2017, but then I had to address it now.
Did you really want to quit?
Yeah, man. Honestly, I was about to quit. I was like, now this is the other side of Christian hip hop that a lot of people don't know. They think that because we are doing Christian hip hop, then there's no beef or
L 567. Your car is on fire.
you know, they think there's no differences. There's no people hating on you. There's no, man. We are humans. We are broken. So it's inevitable.
Yeah.
You know, we are going to step on each other's toes. You just have to. I honestly appreciate RJ, formerly known as Daily Basis.
Daily Basis.
From BBM.
From
This
BBM,
guy
too.
actually prepared me when I was just starting. He was
Yeah.
like, dude, you're coming with a new style, and some people are going to resist you. So be ready. For me, I was like, gospel hip hop, and it means we are family.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it wasn't the same, you know, like it was different.
Yeah.
Like Antwena anapinjika nafe, Antwena zimeta banga pinjika nazo. So it's normal.
Till
You just
now,
have to
you know?
act, of course, man.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm like, man, I'm gonna be me. Like, this is my path. I'm not Praise Umari. I'm not VJ Ice. I'm not
Definitely
KVJ.
not, because it's got locks.
What are you trying to say about my?
Your what?
But yeah, so I had to. No, I was hurt, bro. So I
Yeah.
had to address this one.
Yeah, I mean, and it's taken that long. Like from 2017, this is 2021. This
Yeah.
a couple years of you processing it
Of course.
and like
Now I'm
deciding
good.
to finally let it out.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting it out, though. I feel like a lot of people really needed to hear it, and it's very important to use your art or your platform to express how you really feel.
Yeah, I'm just hoping people are gonna, you know, just sit down and digest the
Digest the music.
music
Yeah.
properly, and you know. And
From this end, we're both banging at $100.
One time. One time.
Come
Big shout
on.
out to you guys.
appreciate, man. Thank
Shout
you
out to you
a lot.
guys.
If he takes his hat off,
Leave me alone. There's a hand there.
Yeah?
Oh, Diesel.
This.
No problem.
Ash.
Yep.
Quick.
Number one,
Yeah?
to understand, you worked out of a 15-track album, you worked like what, 9 tracks with Blake? I want to understand how you managed to maintain diversity while working with one producer.
Good
Yep.
question.
Was that hard? Was that easy?
Yep.
What kind of relationship did you have?
Yep.
Number two, I want you to tell me what you think the biggest track out of the track list will be.
Okay.
And number four, was it hard to make an album that's personal but you're still making it a public album?
Good questions. First of all, how is it working with Blaze, like 9 different beats? I think one thing that I've learned is about consistency. When you're working with one producer, when you have that someone who knows you very well as an artist, they know your touch, they wanna get you out of your comfort zone at times. So at this moment was Blaze. Like, I think I became a fan when I heard Get on Nyatwa beat, and then we connected. The funny thing was he had to travel from Zuzu to this side. He was at my place for like a week, so we just brainstorming, giving him ideas, and he was giving me ideas. How about this? Let's get Pokachala. This one should be recorded with Praise Omali. This one should be recorded with Slay. Blah blah blah. And it was amazing. It was a challenge because I don't know. I think I'm good at writing my music under pressure. I wrote As I Grow Older and Unali Kuti. I'm being honest, in 4 hours. I was just sitting outside Kelvin Singh's place.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm remaining with these 2 songs, but I need to record these songs today because Praise Omali is traveling to Blanda. And he's coming back after a week. But this guy has to mix these 2 songs in like 2-3 days.
Yeah.
So, I was pressured, but it was good. That's the process. So with Blaze, we were working under pressure, but good pressure. So yeah, I appreciate him a lot. He's genius. I feel like people underrate him that much.
But one of the
I'll be honest with
facts,
you, bro.
big facts.
I feel like people underrate him that
facts.
much. That guy is genius.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Big facts.
The second question is, what's the biggest track? Bruh, I'll be honest, I don't know.
Sat Bali.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But I don't know. I'll be honest. I might say maybe Bali Benso, but then maybe my guys I'm being Gondaina. Because like that's me. And then tomorrow I'm listening to Unali Kuti, and then the other day I'm listening to Mr. Sophie. The other day I'm listening to Kari Kwambili. So I'm not sure, bro. I can't predict that. The last question is.
How did you manage to balance the personal album?
Let's to make it public.
True. I think every artist, especially, I don't know if it's true with maybe the singers, the Afro artists, whatever, but I think every hip hop artist has to have a story because that's your identity. You have to share a story, and I think a good story told is your story. I know of a lot of people who are going to relate to a lot of things that I've addressed here.
Yeah.
There's this guy, he actually pre-ordered the album yesterday. He's a big guy. He was like, he texted me, he's like, dude, I appreciate your music because unaimba Kutali, and Kutali actually defines my life. Like it's like nakuba samawanga kudungo imba. So sometimes when you're making music, it's personal, but you don't know who is going to relate to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's personal, but
music.
I know a lot of people are going to relate. That's why I've made it public.
That's dope.
Shout out.
That's dope. Taking 2 last questions.
Is that Lukey?
That's Luki.
That's
Is that Lukey? Is that the... Alright, guys, it's late. The guys in the back are having a party.
Yeah.
Right, guys, thanks for showing up. I really, 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 really appreciate. I hope you buy the album. I hope you support your guy, and I hope you sit down with it and wrestle with it.
Yeah.
And embrace it, listen to it, critique it, however you can. God bless you.
Pre-order it.
Pre-order it.
How long is it going to take for it to be on streaming platforms before?
I think it's gonna drop the same
day.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
But you are rich.
Anyway,
Okay, nice.
that was Suffix. And that was To Whom We May Concern. Please make sure you buy the album, support the craft, and all of that. Thank you so much for coming to the show. We really
Big shout out to you guys.
Look for us on all socials.
Yeah.
And all of that. Something Radio. Let's not forget. Okay, he's gonna take a bit of a break, but when he comes back, if anybody wants to take a photo with him, feel free to come forward under these lights. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming.
Hey, shout out to VJ Ice.
Have a good night. Oh yeah, shout out to VJ Ice. Shout out to KBG. Shout out to our team, guys. Like our Something
man.
Radio team, James,
Delio,
Delio,
Sam. Shout out to also Art.
Shout outs to Miko.
For the space, beautiful space.
Yeah, travel safe, guys.
Miko. Hey, yo, cop this t-shirt.
Oh yes, and the t-shirts. Oh yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, also,
merch.
there's this merchandise. It should have been the one talking about it, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
What does it say? We can't see.
To whom it may concern, it's the artwork of the album. These will be on sale as well. So if you're buying the album, you're also gonna, you may as well buy the merchandise.
Yep.
Shout out.
All right. Thank you guys for coming. Travel safe. Let's make sure we all get home in one piece.
All right, to our online viewers, please follow me on TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook,
Play us out
and
so we can dance.
YouTube.
Play us out so we can dance. Play us.
Anyway, see you on the flip side.
Music DJ.
Flipping page.